Georgetown, Texas. You know, Georgetown offers a lot for its residents. There's a lot going on in Georgetown. If you're moving to Austin, Texas, and you're considering Georgetown, that's a pretty solid choice. If you're moving to Austin, Texas, and maybe you're not sure about Georgetown, in this video, I'm going to give you reasons why it might be on your radar. If you want to know more, stay tuned. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel Living in Austin, Texas. My name is Jay with the High Ground Realty Group, and I'm a licensed agent here in the state of Texas. I love to make these videos for you guys, but what I love more is when you reach out to us, give us a call, text, email, nights, days, weekends, doesn't matter. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to be able to help you with any and all of your real estate needs. Please subscribe to the channel, tap that thumbs up button for me, hit that little notification bell so you'll be notified when we release future videos. With that being said, let's get this thing going. So Georgetown, Texas. What are some of the reasons you might want to consider moving there? When you move to Georgetown, you're going to find that, yes, there are some higher priced homes there in certain areas, but at the same time, Georgetown is so diverse with the housing market that you're going to be able to find just about any type of property you'd want. And compared to Austin, it's definitely going to be a lower cost of living. So if you're looking for a farm and ranch type property, you can find that in Georgetown. If you're looking for a townhouse, condo style home, you can find that in Georgetown as well. Single family residence, all over the place. You want to live on a golf course? Georgetown. You want to live near a little municipal airport? Georgetown. You want to find the old historic type feel? You're really into the historic look? Georgetown. You want to have a brand new home in a new build community? Again, Georgetown. Yeah, I know, Georgetown, I said it quite a bit, but as you can see, the point I'm making here is that it does check all the boxes. You can definitely have a choice when it comes to schools. There's several different schools in Georgetown, different parts of town, and Georgetown is really spread out. So if you wanted to live closer towards like Round Rock, you can do that. If you want to go up further north and be closer to Gerald, you can do that as well. It goes east and west of 35. Obviously, it goes north and south on 35. Georgetown just offers quite a bit when it comes to picking a home and picking a property type. One of my favorite things about Georgetown, and one of the things that my clients that I take to Georgetown and show them around Georgetown, one of the things they really enjoy is the Georgetown Square. If you go down to the Georgetown Square, you're going to find restaurants, bars. I mean, it's got a historic feel. It's got a small town feel to it, and you'll find that a lot of people will spend the weekend, or they'll take a day and they'll go hang out down there, and you can walk around. There's always things to do in the Georgetown Square. During Christmas time, they decorate it and light it up, and you get that good Christmas feeling. You can also find festivals and stuff like that throughout the year down there as well. A lot of art and culture. So if you're into that kind of vibe, or if that's your thing, Georgetown's a great place to consider. There are a ton of big, natural, nature-looking parks in Georgetown, Texas. You can find that, you go out there on the weekends, you'll see families out there playing sports, having picnics, doing all the things that I personally do with my family on the weekends. We like to be outdoors. We like to go do things. You're definitely going to be able to find plenty of opportunities for that, as well as some swimming areas. So Georgetown has a lake. All right. They also have Blue Hole, which is a swimming hole, and sometimes that place has kind of gotten pretty popular, so it gets really crowded. It used to be kind of one of those little local spots where people would go swim, and it's along the river, so it gives you a chance to kind of get wet when it's really hot outside, which makes it really appealing. Over the years, it has gotten more popular, so you will find that there's more going on in that area. So, still a great place to go. Can get a little crowded, but if that's too crowded, like I said, there's a lake. There's other hike and bike trails. Like Georgetown's just got a very spread out, open feel for the size of city that it is. When I say that, size of city, you're talking all the big name shopping. You can find that in Georgetown. They got Wolf Ranch, which is a big shopping area. It's got a Target and a Best Buy and all that kind of stuff, a Kohl's, all these big name box brand stores. Exciting note, this June, Costco is going to be opening in Georgetown. If that doesn't tell you something, and I say that because there's only a few Costco's in this area, and when you go to Costco, it's like always just super crowded because everybody from all over the place is going there. So it's great to hear that they're opening one in Georgetown, because that'll kind of spread that out a little bit. The closest one from Georgetown is in Cedar Park, so opportunities. There's a very strong sense of community in Georgetown. You'll find that throughout the year, the community will host lots of events. There's a Christmas stroll, there's the Red Poppy Festival, all kinds of stuff. When you get into Georgetown, you'll find that your community members are involved and that they like it. They take pride in their community. Georgetown definitely has a very easygoing, low-key vibe to it, even though it does have all the big shopping areas and it does have a ton of restaurants and it does have a lot of things going on. It still doesn't feel like that big city feel that Austin has. So if you're looking to move to the area, and that's another thing, the proximity to Austin, you're looking at about 30 minutes, give or take, traffic to get into Austin. That's not too terribly bad. Yes, there are times a day where traffic is bad and it will take longer, but you can live in Georgetown, have that easygoing, slow pace of life, and then for all your big city needs, you're only about a half hour away. You're also only about 30 minutes away from the hill country. So if you wanted to go out to the hill country, go to some wineries, do that kind of thing, you're not that far. Can it take longer to get to certain areas? Of course. But just to get out, it's not that bad. Living here and having done a lot of these things, I can tell you that living in Georgetown, that location, the proximity to the things around you, it's kind of great if you're into doing certain things, but you don't want to live in the hustle and bustle of that big city. It gives you the opportunity to have that quieter lifestyle with the big city amenities nearby. Key note for Georgetown: if you've got kids going into college, or say they're a couple years from going into college, there is a college located in Georgetown. It's Southwestern University. When you get down into that area, that's kind of in the historic area, and you can tell when you drive in, it's neat looking for me. I personally like that kind of feel and appeal. It's one of the things that I enjoy when I drive into Georgetown. And also, to point out, there are a couple hospitals in Georgetown too, so if healthcare is important to you, you've got St. David's and Baylor Scott and White that are in Georgetown. Both receive high ratings. Definitely checks all the boxes. Georgetown will check all the boxes with the exception of one thing, and that is that big city feel that you get like in, say, downtown Austin or parts of Austin, where it's hustle and bustle all the time and everything's just going and there's traffic everywhere and all that. You know, all the stuff that people love, right? No, I'm just kidding, guys. Some people do like that, and they are attracted to that kind of lifestyle. You're not going to find that in Georgetown, but there are definitely things to do and definitely things to keep you busy. So Georgetown used to be kind of the retirement hotspot. Part of that might be because of the Sun City community that's in there. That is a 55 plus community. And part of that might be related to the fact that the tax rates, the property tax rates, were a lot lower for a long time. Things have changed in that region. I mean, there are some new communities where the taxes are higher, but there are some of the older parts where the taxes are a little bit lower. So if that's something that you need to consider, I mean, you should consider, because it's going to factor into your monthly payment as far as your mortgage payment goes. Property tax rates are going to be a huge part of that, especially in Texas, where it tends to be, I think, higher than everywhere else, is what it sounds like from all the clients we work with moving into town. And the first thing they do is like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Why is it so high? That's just Texas. We don't have state income tax, so that kind of balances out some of that, and our lower cost of living, like gas prices are about $3 a gallon on average right now. Those are some of the things to consider. One of the things that I would say about Georgetown that really appeals to me, and it goes back to that property type thing. You know, you can literally find any type of property in Georgetown, and it's going to suit your needs. That's not true about a lot of the cities around here. Some of the cities are more farm community, some of them are city cookie cutter suburb communities, but in Georgetown you really do get that spread. I mean, it's nice to be able to have so many options and live there and have just about everything you need in the city. And talk about having to drive far away to get to certain things, like, for the most part, when you're living in Georgetown, unless you're working somewhere else. I mean, Georgetown being as spread out as it is, and they do have a lot of big business there, so you can find job opportunities there as well. But Georgetown just gives you that all-in-one package that allows you to really enjoy your life, enjoy living, and not have to worry about commuting everywhere all the time. Now, I will say there are some areas that have construction. You're going to find traffic back up and all that kind of stuff, but at some point when the construction's all gone, hopefully that traffic goes away with it, right? If you're moving to Austin, Texas, and you're considering Georgetown or any other area in the Austin, Texas area, please give us a call, text, email, nights, days, weekends, doesn't matter. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to help you out with any and all of your real estate needs. Please subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up button for me, and tap that little notification bell so you'll be notified when we release future videos. Remember, we got your back when you're moving to Austin, Texas. Until the next time, catch you later.